Welcome to another video on my fischertechnik hydraulic set, which I partly automated. So this part is still manually controlled, and this part is with a screw pump or pump screw, whatever, automated by this rubber interface, which is connected to a laptop running Fedora Linux, programmed in Python. And on this side it also controls a rubber band. Last time I modified this part so there should be a better result, but tests show that it doesn't work out that way. So that is the first focus, how to deal with it. So two cameras again, not the opening camera by the way. One fischtechnik camera pointed on the rubber band and another fischtechnik camera pointed on the manual part of, well, actually both parts, automated and manual. And like I said, its first focus is on the manual part. So when I grab this, you can see what happens. There is water being pumped, but not really here. And of course there's a lot of water in the hose. So how to deal with that? How do I get everything the way I like? I know that it should be possible, but apart from here, and let me manually push back this, then there's a little bit of water here, hardly any water here, so let me push this down. And it's coming up, which means that there is air. Too much air, and pushing back again. So yeah, this is not the way I like it. This should go up and this should go up, or anyway, one pressing down, two should go up. Also a lot of condensation, not anymore, but you could see it. Okay, let's find out how that effectively works. Of course it is possible to connect two pistons to one in different ways. One is to interconnect the receiving tubes or the receiving pistons, and then when one is full, then the other one goes. And of course in one connecting by a T-piece to two pistons, and then they will both go halfway. How to fill them? Press with both at the bottom, and then this one at the bottom as well, because you have to fill it. And then a couple of times filling it, emptying it to remove the air, and then coupling them. And then of course with both hoses here interconnected already, because you don't want to spill any water. And once again using demineralized water. So I will pour that into this cup and then try to reach it, or reach my goal. Let's see how that works out. And then I find another problem while using the hoses, because the hoses are filled with air as well. So when I try to fill them, on top is air. So how to get this done is, I think, removing this piston and putting it straight into the water. But then how to get the air out of the hoses, and that will be another thing, because there's a lot of air in there. But just maybe if I do it enough, then there's enough air being pushed out, but I don't think so. Also, the delay is quite remarkable. So what if I press it down and start squeezing the hoses to get all the air out? Let me try that one. And of course, when nothing works, read the instructions, which tell that you have to keep the piston with the connection upwards, and then fill it a couple of times, and then indeed it fills completely with water. So now I am going to put it back in place, and by all means do not remove the hose because it will leak. So I will have to do it again for a little bit. Okay. Put it back in place, and then put the hoses back on. Here and back there. So all back in place again, and let's test this. So does it work the way I expect it to be? Well, this works better. That is absolutely certain. Now it is a pivot as I expect it to be. So, lesson learned. What about this one? Well, this one still works the way I expect it to be. And that's automated, so I start Python. Go. Okay, I need Python 2 to run. And that takes patience, because it doesn't run very fast. And of course the way I put pressure on this one is not the same way as at speed I put pressure on this one, so I might increase the speed, but that may also harm this connection. And I can see that one, so basically this backside one, is also for a large part filled with air by now. And you can see that because this piston draws up and this one goes down with a shock, if it does. Yep, it doesn't go fluently. And this is not filled with water, this part is filled with air. So I need to refill it again, unfortunately. As you can see, the camera has been moved to watch the pistons of the automated part, and this one is completely pushed in, emptied. This one, however, is, although it is almost completely at the top, more than half of its contents is air. And recently, in one of the previous videos, I refilled it completely. So that raises the question, where has the water gone? Has it completely vaporized? Has it, whatever it has gone? So yeah, I can keep filling it with water, but this is not really the idea. So should I find the cause, or should I refill? If I look at these connections, well, it's only one hose, one tube, so there's nothing that can go wrong except for getting apart. And then I do mean this getting apart, separated from the piston. But other than that, yeah, I do find bubbles in it when I take it again for doing an episode like this or a video like this, which then again goes, the bubbles I mean. Is it the temperature or whatever? I don't know. So these are just questions, probably rhetorical, but yeah, let me try to fill them up. And then, learning from this one, I should take this one and keep it upside down with a hose that I will not, this one I will not take away. So how do I do that? Refilling, that is. Taking yet another hose, which you can see here, I have taken off this piston the same way I did with this one, keeping it upside down, filling it with water. So without the mechanics, this is what has to happen, or what should happen anyway. And this is the way it has to happen. So now it is time to put it all back together again. And this is supposed to be it. So let's run it. Position the camera a bit. And let's start the program again. No guarantees. Oh, and here a little bit different, I see. Wonder how that comes. Oh, right. This one has to be a little bit there, but it works. Here you see the delay. No, you don't. Now you see the delay. This is higher than this one. Pressed, and it goes up again. And you see, on the other hand, on the other end, you see a bit air between the water and the piston. So I'm wondering, although it goes rather fluently, there is some air in the hose. Oops. I should have taken care of that. Other than that, it goes nice. And with these results, I thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Please leave a comment or suggestion. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter and IGTV. Please support by becoming a patron or by donating via either PayPal or IBAN. For now, please see also my website. This is of course to be continued. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye.